This fund, the Lynn and Joe Gentile Hope Fund, has addressed the special, everyday, practical needs of a lot of the patients. There's not a file for this in the healthcare system. You can't plan for every eventuality. But now, thanks to the fund, we actually can help them.
When you get into the oncology and you're waiting for your appointment, whether it's to get your treatment, whether it's to get a result that you're having your 6-month treatment or your 1-year treatment, all you can think about is them telling you again that you may have, that you may have cancer again. And it's the most frightening feeling that somebody can go through. Well, we had started by doing the Weekend End Breast Cancer Walk, and there was only a portion of it that was going to the hospital. Then Joe and I started thinking about how can we give back in a way that they can really benefit, the patients could benefit, the oncology department could benefit. And that's kind of how it started. So we then approached Dr. Polak and thought, where can we help?
The initiative for this fund came from Lynn and Joe Gentile. They recognized that there were some unmet needs and that they could play an important role.
Having have been there and having have seen what is lacking is what made us do this.
We're very lucky that we have this cancer center and a new cancer center, but nevertheless, we needed to add capacity in some of the most simple areas, waiting room chairs, for example.
How could there not be chairs? I mean, I was one that was standing there for, an hour waiting to pass, to see the doctor. So when there isn't any chairs, when I sat there and said, here, hook me up right here because I don't want to be here, I just want to get my treatment and I want to go home, that I felt, well, right there was, now I see that nobody has to wait. There's a chair for everybody.
So we had a problem, and thanks to this fund, that problem is solved. We have enough chairs now. There's lots of fundraising for cancer. Much of it goes to research, which is very important. Many little mundane areas that represented important everyday needs in a busy cancer clinic that really weren't being addressed by the official large fundraisers. These are the kinds of areas where this fund is making such an important difference.
It doesn't go towards the funding of machines, it doesn't go towards rooms, it doesn't go towards paying nurses, it goes towards the needs of the patients, what's lacking in the oncology for the patients.
We go buy our $300,000 home and then we have to buy this little table that's on sale and we have to wait for that crazy sale because we can't get it, or the car that we spent so much money and we have to get the mats when they're on sale, or we're going to wait, we're going to dirty the car, but we won't go buy those $39.95 mats.
Quebec's not bad at funding some of the newer chemotherapy drugs. Some of our patients, at no charge to them, get very, very expensive treatments. Treatments that may be thousands of dollars a year. And the government, to its credit, can make a lot of those treatments available. But an extra $17 to get home, no one has a budget for that. No one planned for that. And that's where this fund comes in. Not everybody has a car. Even people with cars have a lot of problems around this hospital with parking, especially with all the construction going on. So we bought a few wads of taxi coupons, and it is so simple, but it's really worth letting you know how much of a difference this made to people. People have started to cry with gratitude.
The pain that you can see go through some people's face sometimes is awful. And the Joe and Lynn Gentile Hope Fund will help these people go through a smooth transition between the waiting room and the doctor for their diagnosis.
Sometimes cancer patients, for medical reasons, they feel cold. And so a blanket warmer. It's kind of like a little oven that you heat blankets in. Not standard, not proven to extend lifespan. So, the government won't necessarily buy these because we can't prove that it actually is a medical necessity. But the nurses tell us, and they know well, in terms of patient comfort, you give them a warm blanket, if they're in a certain situation, boy, do they feel better. And so now we have warm blankets. Another example. The hospital has set up for donations of all kinds a foundation, but we've set up a segregated fund so that the money that's deposited is not in any kind of general hospital fund. They're not going to pay the floor cleaners, they're not going to patch the roof with this money. The money is segregated and it can only be used for the designated purposes.
We always need things, and things get used up and things get old and things have to be replaced, so I'm sure that that money will be put to very good use.
We're asked by the organizers to identify each year areas of particular need, and we do that in consultation with the whole team. The nurses play an important role, the administration of the cancer center plays an important role, I give some advice.
Last year we doubled our donation. With everybody's help and with this fundraiser that everybody gives so much to us, that we've gone from 10,000 to 20,000 in 1 year.
It is important that we continue to support them. We together have to be heard. Together we must fight the fight, we must win the fight.
Great to be helping out on the Hope Fund for Joe and Lynn Gentile. We've been with them since the beginning and hope to continue for the next 50 years. God bless.
Hi, I'm Alberto Lani of Trattoria Lani. I would like to congratulate Joe and Lynn on their 5th anniversary of the Joe and Lynn Hope Fund. I've been supporting you from the beginning, and I will continue on supporting you for this great cause. So God bless and good luck.
I just want everybody that is support us from day one and continue to support us. And there's new people that we get every year that come to our fundraiser. And everybody's been so generous and so good to us. I don't even know if there's enough thank yous for what everybody does for us year after year after year. Whether it's your first time with us, whether it's your 5th year with us, it's truly, truly appreciated.
I'm very proud to be a part of this organization, George Thomas and the Thomas Group, and we'll keep on supporting as long as this organization goes on. It's my pleasure, and I hope everyone has a great time, and check out the sexy guy on stage thereafter, okay? Good night.